Hello dear students, today we are going to discuss about good design and also we'll be discussing about the importance of good design in research. And a good design, whether it is in the context of product design or in context of system design or specifically in context of research design, it typically exhibits a number of features. For example, if we have a good design in research that exhibits a clear purpose, the design basically should have a well-defined purpose or goal, and a design should address a specific problem or the need. And the number second, functionality. The design which you are choosing for your research should perform its intended functions efficiently and effectively. So these are the points which you have to take in consideration while designing your research. Number third, simplicity. Simplicity is basically the key to good design. If your design is simple, everybody will understand your research design. You have to avoid unnecessary complexity in your research. Number fourth, scalability. Scalability again helps in your design, in your software design or your system design or your research design. The scalability is important to accommodate futures, growth and change. So whenever there are new changes, scalability must be there in your design so that you can adopt those new changes. Then comes to accessibility. And designs, your research design or any other design you are working on should be inclusive and accessible to people with different needs. Then comes to the another important feature of your design which must be there in your research or in your product design, that is durability. Durability in product design or in your research design ensures a longer lifespan and reduced environmental impacts. So these are some important features or properties of a good design. Then comes to the another important question, which is the concepts relating to research design. Important concepts relating to research design. In research design, several important concepts play an important role. For example, one of the important concept in research design is a research hypothesis. Research hypothesis. A clear statement of what the researcher expects to find or prove through the research, that is a research hypothesis. The number second important concept in research design is variables. These are basically the characteristics or factors that can vary and are studied within the research. They can be independent, manipulated, or dependent or measured variables. These are important concepts in your research design. Then one of the most important concept in your research design is sampling. Sampling, the process of basically selecting a subset of the individuals or items from a larger population. Remember it, from a larger population for the purpose of conducting research. You are basically selecting a subset to collect the data or to collect the knowledge from a larger population for the purpose of conducting research. Then post to sampling, we have another important concept, which is data collection methods. Data collection methods. Data collection methods, these are basically techniques and tools used to gather data, which can include surveys, interviews, experiments, and observations. These are very important things. And while collecting the data for your research, you must understand the importance of these techniques in collecting the data. You have surveys, you have interviews. You can use these terms, these important methodologies for the collection of data. You have experiments, you have observation or observations. Then post to this, you have one important research design concept, which is validity and reliability. Validity and reliability. What do we understand from validity and reliability? It basically refers to whether a study measures what it claims to measure, while reliability pertains to the consistency of research results. So validity validates and reliability pertains to the consistency of your research results. These are important concepts which must be included in the research design. The another topic which we are going to discuss today is the different types of research design. There are various research design types, including number 1 is descriptive research. Number 2 is correlational research. Number 3 is experimental research, which is again the important type of research. Number 4 is cross-sectional research. Number 5 is longitudinal research. Number 6 is case study. So if we talk about the different research, we have following number of types of research designs in a research methodology. Any type of research you are pursuing, you need to go through these research designs, wherein we have the first number 1 descriptive research design, which aims to describe, basically this research aims to describe characteristics or behaviors of a population or phenomenon. It basically it doesn't manipulate variables. That is a descriptive research, or the characteristic or the behavior of descriptive research, which directly involves population or the phenomenon, which does not manipulate variables. Then correlational research, which examines the relationship between two or more variables without intervening or manipulating them. This is the simple definition of the experimental research. Then experimental research design, basically we are learning about the designs. We are not learning about the description of descriptive research or correlational research, but we are learning about the designs, types of research designs, wherein we have descriptive, correlational, experimental, cross-sectional research, longitudinal research, and case study. Then the simple definition of descriptive research, which aims to describe characteristics or behaviors of population or phenomenon. It doesn't basically manipulate the variables, but correlational research examines the relationship between two or more variables without intervening or manipulating them. And similar is the case in experimental research, which involves manipulating one or more variables to observe the effect on another variable. See the difference between previous the research design type and this experimental research design type. Experimental research design type involves manipulating one or more variables to observe the effect on another variable, typically with experimental and control groups. Then comes to the cross-sectional research design, which collects data from individuals or groups at a single point in time. That is cross-sectional research design. It collects data from individuals or groups at a single point in time. Then comes to the longitudinal research, which collects the data from the same individuals or groups over an extended period to study change and trends. Here time is limited. Here time is extended time, which helps us in studying change or trends in the market. Then comes to the last research design type, which is case study. Obviously everybody knows case study is to focus on in-depth analysis of a single individual, group, or a case. You are basically digging down deep into the depth of an individual or of a group or of any case which is in front of you, or which is the objective of your research. That is what case study is. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are liking my lectures. Please do subscribe and share my videos. Thank you. God bless you all.